Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular session for November 25th. I will call the meeting to order, and would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Castine. Present. Mr. Benayo. Here. Mr. Hall. Here. Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer.
Here.
Mr. Courier.
Here.
Mr. Randall.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
Ms. Waldron.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you very much. All legislators have received a copy of the minutes for the November 13th regular session. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes. Motion by Legislator Hall, second by Legislator Randall. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I'll now recognize those in the audience that wish to speak to the legislature at this time. Please raise your hand if you wish to be recognized. State your name and address for the record. And in accordance with the rules of order, a person addressing the legislature may be given up to 5 minutes. Is there anyone that wishes to address the legislature tonight? Anyone at all? Your turn's coming. Okay, no one. Committee reports. I'll call the chairperson of each committee in alphabetical order by committee, starting with Buildings and Grounds. Legislator Rizal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Buildings and Grounds Committee met on Tuesday, November 19th. Superintendent James Cleveland discussed the highway garage ventilation project bid and an update on the American Rescue Plan Act ARPA projects. Resolution 997 has been placed on the agenda upon the committee's recommendation. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 9th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. And Children and Family Services. Legislator Burgett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Children and Family Services Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd at 5:15 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Economic Development, County Ops. Legislator Wall.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee has not met since last regular session. Resolutions 998 from the November 13th committee meeting has been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee, as well as Resolution 999, which was pulled. Resolution 1020 under Wade Rule 13.2 has been placed on the agenda. The next Economic Development and County Operations Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 11th at 4 p.m.
Thank you very much. Finance Committee, Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee has not met since the last regular session. I would like to remind everybody that the Finance Committee will meet tomorrow on Tuesday, November 26th, to begin discussion on the 2025 budget. The committee will also meet on Wednesday, November 27th, to continue budget discussion if necessary. These meetings begin at 4 p.m. The Finance Committee is also scheduled to meet at its regular date and time on Wednesday, December 4th at 5:15 p.m. for normal business.
Thank you. Health, Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, December 4th at 4 p.m.
Thank you very much. Human Services, Legislator Randall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Human Services Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd at 4:15 p.m. End of report, sir.
Thank you. Personnel Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Personnel Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for December 2nd at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Plattsburgh International Airport Committee met earlier. Chris Gregg, the airport director, discussed several resolutions, including authorizing contract with Hans Electrical Supply Company Incorporated and awarding requests for proposals, RFPs for baggage, conveyor belt systems maintenance, and repair contract. He also discussed updates on airlines and personnel. In the executive session, a tenant update was authorized. I am happy to announce a new route to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 2 times daily beginning Thursday, May 15, 2025. And I will announce I will be on that first flight. Allegiance,
That'll
yes.
fill the plane.
It was very nice of Allegiant to step up to the plate, and they saw the handwriting on the wall, that they did a lot of investigating, and I hope the Clinton County people really use this flight to Myrtle Beach. Resolutions 1000 through 1009 have been placed on the agenda upon the committee's recommendation. The next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 23rd at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you. Public Safety, Legislator Caston.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I hope Robert Hall's got a two-way ticket, not just a one-way ticket.
It depends on Michael.
Public Safety Committee has not met since the last regular session. However, you're probably all aware of the border situation. Several ports will be closing overnight. Every day is working to meet with Steve Bronson and the people at the border to come up with some kind of a plan moving forward. Obviously, Hemingford, Lacole, and all these St. Paul and other Canadian neighbors of ours depend on us, and we depend on them. So we've got to find a solution to allow this mutual aid to happen in the off hours. Like I said, every day we meet with Steve Bronson. He's got a committee that's going to be meeting with him. We'll have some kind of a solution to this problem. Regarding the Northway, checked with Rod, and he said this portion of the Northway has been paved over. They didn't do an overly thorough job, but they did an adequate job to take care of the major problem spots. So I want to thank the Transportation Committee and Kim for writing that letter and getting that started so we can have a safer highway in the Northway this coming winter. The next Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 2nd, 4 p.m. That's in the report.
Thank you very much. Transportation, Legislator Cressman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee met on Tuesday, November 19th. Shannon Thayer, the Planning Director, discussed resolutions authorizing 2024-2025 round accelerated transit capital application acceptance and authorizing the purchase agent to solicit a request for proposal for mobility management services for the Clinton County Public Transit System. Carl Weiss, the Highway Superintendent, discussed several resolutions, including amending Resolution 245 dated March 22nd, 2023, titled Authorizing the Implementation and Funding in the First Instance 100% of the Federal Aid and State Marcia Shelley Program Aid Eligible Cost of a Transportation Federal Aid Project and appropriating funds therefore, and authorizing supplemental engineering service agreement with Barton & Judas DPC for the Treadwells Mills Military Turnpike Corridor Pedestrian and Bicycle Improvements Project. Resolutions 1010 through 1014 have been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee. And the next Transportation Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, December 9th at 5:15 p.m. And that's the end of the report.
Thank you very much. Liaison reports. Board of Health, Legislator Hughes.
No report.
Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Cressman.
No report.
Clinton Community College, Legislator Wallner.
Yes, everything seems to be right on time. They've actually started moving things into the Red Cave building, from what I'm understanding, and the timeline is still, official, so everything seems to be moving.
That's
Very good.
That'd be for the fall, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Community Service Board, Legislator Caston.
They have not met since our last meeting, so no report.
Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
We did not meet last month. Our next meeting is December 17th, but Linda did send me an email today. I guess the comptroller report came out. The North Country is ranked second in ag and economic development. So that's a big plus for the northern tier. And a report.
Discipline Review. Nothing for Discipline Review. Agreements, nothing, correct? Intercounty, Legislator Randall Baldwin.
I got this one. Legislative Randall asked me if I could go to the inter-county community meeting in Washington County. I did. I left at 7 a.m. No, Thursday. We were going to be in a vineyard, which was very exciting. Got south a little bit, and my windshield wiper on the driver's side was shredded. Therefore, I continued to drive in the pouring rain looking at the passenger side until I got to North Hudson and decided to turn around. So we will look at those minutes as soon as we get them, and I didn't want to disappoint you.
Legislator Randall does owe you a windshield wiper.
And a little bit of concrete for aggravation, but thanks for taking me through that, I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. We're glad you returned safely. Jury board, nothing. LCLG, Regional Planning Board, Legislator Peterson Kretzer.
Nothing really.
Okay.
I'm serving on a bylaws review committee, so we're revising the bylaws just to kind of bring them into current era.
Very good. Sounds exciting.
Very.
Soil and Water, Legislator Pizzaio attendance.
We
We'll do that.
finalized payment on a large number of agricultural and farm projects that have finished up, so we finally agreed to approve the final payment for them. We're joined today by the folks from Soil and Water, and I'm sure I'll wait till later in the meeting and to report.
Okay. Workforce Development Board, Legislator.
No report.
Okay. Staff reports.
I would like a very, very brief executive session report on settlement in the opioid litigation.
Okay. Mr. Joe.
Very quickly, we finally got you a budget document. It's online too, we sent you the link if you'd rather look at it online, but we're getting in the 21st century finally. The document is two-sided this year. It incorporates both some of the technology in the new system and my safety net of the old system, so it's a combined effort in this book. I look forward to briefing the Finance Committee tomorrow evening. The numbers themselves, there's a lot to go over, but the numbers themselves, I think you'll find very positive.
Okay. Resolutions. Before voting on the resolutions, I want to note that the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight, based in large part on the recommendation of those committees. Mr. Zerlo, please read the titles of the resolutions to be acted upon.
Certainly. Resolution 996, authorizing the clerk of the Clinton County Legislature to advertise for a public hearing on the 2025 county budget. Legislature.
Motion, Legislator Timmons. Second, Legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 997, awarding bid for the Clinton County Highway Department Highway Garage ventilation upgrades, buildings and grounds.
Motion, Legislator Pizzaio. Second, Legislator Randall. Discussion.
Just that this is one of those ARPA-funded projects. This was, if you recall, there was a vehicle exhaust system, and then this is the air ventilation system. So what I'm calling phase 2, although they're technically not related, funded for the highway garage out of ARPA funds.
Anything further? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Volk?
Yes.
Resolution 998, approving the issuance of certain obligations by the Clinton County Capital Resource Corporation to finance a certain project for CVES BOCES.
Motion, Legislator Timmons. Second, Legislator Waldron. Discussion.
Yes, you've seen these before. When the IDA passes bonds, you as the municipal governing authority needs to bless that transaction. That's what this resolution does. It does not impact Clinton County's bonds, bond ratings, finances in any way. It's simply a blessing of an obligation to provide bond issuance from the IDA to the BOCES project at the CBA.
Any further discussion, questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Waldron?
Yes.
Carried.
Thank you. Resolution 999, authorizing the clerk of the Clinton County Legislature to advertise for a public hearing on the inclusion of viable agricultural lands, Agricultural District 7C of Clinton County Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 1000, awarding request for proposals for baggage conveyor belt systems, maintenance and repair contract, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion.
Just reminding everybody, our funded project.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1001, authorizing out-of-state travel, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1002, authorizing contract with Hines Electrical Supply Company, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1003, authorizing lease agreement with Breeze Aviation Group, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1004, authorizing contract amendment with Music Services of Vermont, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1005, authorizing contract amendment with Overhead Door Company of Plattsburgh, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1006, amending resolution number 345, dated April 26, 2023, titled, awarding bids for the installation of a passenger boarding bridge gate 2 project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1037, authorizing change order number 1 with the main building contractors for installation of the passenger boarding bridge gate 2 construction project, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Waldron. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1008, authorizing contract with Mesa Contract Incorporated, DBA Extrudis Business Furniture, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1009, authorizing contract with K&L Plumbing and Heating, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1010, authorizing 2024-2025 round accelerated transit capital grant application and acceptance, Clinton County Public Transit.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Desire. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1011, authorizing the purchasing agent to solicit a request for proposals for mobility management services for Clinton County Public Transit System, Clinton County Public Transit.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 1012, amending Resolution 245, dated March 22nd, 2023, titled, authorizing the implementation and funding in the first instance, 100% of a federal aid and state Marchicelli program aid eligible costs of a transportation federal aid project and appropriating funds therefore, highway.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 1013, authorizing supplemental engineering service agreement with Barton and Judas DPC for the Treadwell Mills Military Turnpike Corridor Pedestrian and Bicycle Improvement Project Highway.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Desire. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1014, authorizing implementation and funding in the first instance, 100% of a federal aid and state Marchicelli program aid eligible costs of a transportation federal aid project and appropriating funds, therefore, Highway Department.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1015, authorizing the deputy county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for various child advocacy center grants, district attorney's office, child advocacy center.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1016, authorizing the deputy county treasurer to decrease appropriation and corresponding revenue for various child advocacy center grants, district attorney's office, child advocacy center.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1017, authorizing the deputy county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for insurance reimbursement, sheriff's department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1018, authorizing the deputy county treasurer to close various capital projects, treasurer's office.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 1019, congratulating the 75th anniversary of the Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District.
Mr. Timmons, Mr. Pizzaio, 5-5.
Yes, please.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We will pause now in our discussion to honor the folks here from our Soil and Water Department. I had the honor of serving on that committee. It was much better than this.
They voted you off.
Yeah. Congratulations, yes, everybody get
Our
up
district
there.
manager,
Certainly
Pete
deserve it.
Hager.
Jillian.
Jillian
Zajac.
Zajac and
Caitlin
Caitlin
Wood.
Wood, our technicians. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I think you should read it, legislator.
Yes. Go ahead, Rob.
They certainly can.
Dave would have struggled.
Shall I start at the top? Resolution 1019 on 11/25/24, congratulating the 75th anniversary of the Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District by legislator Pizzaio, Castine, Hall, Henry, Hughes. Whereas in the faith performance of their duties and efforts, the Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District's ongoing endeavors and notable achievements have significantly contributed to bettering the quality of life in Clinton County, and whereas attendance to such concern and in accordance with longstanding tradition, the Clinton County Legislature is proud to congratulate Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District upon the occasion of celebrating its 75th anniversary, and to honor its past and present work for 75 years of helping to facilitate focus on agricultural issues, water-related projects, tree planting, and drainage in Clinton County. And whereas created on December 1st, 1949, the Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District has evolved to include other programs and services such as rural road erosion management, climate resilient farming, with a mission of district remaining to protect and conserve Clinton County's most precious natural resources. And whereas the hard work and dedication of the district staff, District Manager Pete Hager, Conservation Technicians Jillian Zajac, and Caitlin Wood, District Clerk Susan Passano, along with the Board of Directors Chairman Sam Dyer, Vice Chairman Bruce Dimick, Willie Giroux, and legislators myself, Rob Timmons, and Dave Pizzaio have driven the success of the Soil and Water Conservation District. And whereas education is a key component of the district's mission, it continues to protect and improve the lakes, rivers, streams, soils, and other natural resources of Clinton County through locally fed conservation projects and programs. And whereas the district hosts annual environmental field days, tire recycling events, an agricultural tour while also focusing on many grant opportunities for Clinton County. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this legislative body pause its deliberations to publicly congratulate the Clinton County Soil and Water Conservation District on the occasion of celebrating 75th anniversary and wish it to continue success in future endeavors. Seconded by Timmons, Spray, Randall, Kretzer, and Ms. Walton. Thank you.
Like just say a couple words. So one of the things that, it mentions that we were formed, it doesn't really clarify or make it clear that we were formed and created by the Board of Supervisors of Clinton County. So we are your soil and water conservation district. And we're proud to keep serving the county, and we're just in a long line of staff and board members that have kept on trying to protect the water quality and natural resources of Clinton County.
Pete, what was the original budget,
The original budget was $500.
$500.
Where, you getting a lot this year?
You know, and so we're happy to keep on doing what we do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Pete.
Thanks, Pete.
You don't have to hang around.
All right.
That would be a good time to escape.
There you go.
You're welcome to.
Thank you.
I'd like to entertain a motion to waive 13.2. We have two resolutions, 1020, 1021, for the airport. Motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Randall. Any discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 1020, authorizing execution of deed to complete sale of parcel 220.1-3.1 to CIDC Plattsburgh LLC Economic Development.
Motion by legislator Waldron, second by legislator Timmons. Any discussion?
Yes, Chairman, this is the same project that we've been talking about. Once the lawyers were getting to closing documents, the buyer's attorney needed something in a resolution that wasn't in our original authorizing resolution. So that's why you have this one in front of you today. It's the same project, it's the same numbers, it's the same everything. It just says what their attorney needs it to say.
Any questions? Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons? Yes. Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 1021, authorizing lease agreement with Hart Aerospace LLC, Plattsburgh International.
Motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Perrier. Discussion.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Yes, this is an electric airline. They're building an electric airline to fly international flights. And they have discussed this with Beta over here. They're going to test their plane over here. It's being shipped as I speak. And they wanted to make an announcement tomorrow. That's why this was such a rush. And this is our, this is really good for Plattsburgh. And Beta was excited to have them come here. It's also our last hangar, which is very good. Thank you, sir.
Last one.
Yep.
Last vacant.
Last Vegas.
Any further discussion, questions? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. That's it for that. Anything further to come to the legislature before I ask to go into executive session?
I will have something
You wanna wait,
in
yeah?
session.
Okay. May I have a motion to go into executive session? Motion by legislator Hughes, second by legislator Pizzaio. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried? We are in executive session.
Thank you.
We are in regular session. Anything further to come before the legislature? I'll take a motion to adjourn. Motion by legislator Kretzer, second by legislator Hall. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried?